Who you got in the Super Bowl?
I got the Chiefs.
Okay.
The Chiefs. And it's not because I don't think Philly could win. It's just because Mahomes, I think he's the X factor. I think you've seen this year, right? There's questions on, all right, he's losing Tyreek Hill. Is that going to do anything as far as hinder his ability to be great? And we've seen that he elevates people around.
It's still
him.
nice, yeah.
He's still that. And, I do think the Eagles got more weapons, but I think he is the weapon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think he is going to be the difference in the game. Now, obviously, if he doesn't play well, it's going to be a wrap, but I think he learned from that Patriots loss where they was just knocking the shit out of him, getting in his face. The Eagles kind of present a similar challenge, but I think they both, him, Andy Reid, they've learned from that situation. They're going to call a game that's going to be ready to attack that. What you got?
Okay.
Who you got?
Oh, I got the Eagles.
You got the Eagles?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Only because Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, they're running backs. They carried my fantasy team. I never went to the fantasy football championship ever in my life.
If you had Jalen Hurts.
And I went in both leagues because I had Eagles players.
Because somebody like Jalen Hurts was like, what, 6th, 7th, 8th quarterback off the board. So you was able to get
he got him late.
I snagged him early.
Oh, yeah, early?
I mean, well, not early, but like 6th round, because I knew.
6th round is a great price
but
for that.
You got to think A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, regardless. Like, when you got a receiving core as nice as they got, like, bro, he's going to.
And an offensive line.
And he can throw. He actually can, like, throw the ball. Like, he has a laser rocket arm.
Shit works. Yeah. That's why I believe in him most is that defense. I just believe in that defense a little bit too much. Though Mahomes, though, like you said, God damn, you can't count that boy out.
And he's been there before. Pat Mahomes has definitely
out.
only been in big games and plays well in them. So I get that too.
I saw the over-under was 51 yesterday. Should I take that? Yeah, total points. Over-under?
So the Chiefs were first in the AFC in points.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure. I was thinking about that.
And the Eagles were second in the NFC. So, 29 and 28 points per game should be high scoring. But, it's a Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, lights
jitters,
come on.
yeah.
Also,
like,
you don't know what
nervous.
niggas is doing
I might do the
outside. Because preparing for the game is another level as well, it sounds like. Because it's not a lot of practice in general. You do have your people who have been there on the team, but this young guys. Niggas trying to enjoy the life. The guys that's not haven't been there before, so they go in there, miscues. Certain things can happen early, but I do think they score over that. I think it is a high-scoring game. Though I think the Eagles' defense wins it for them, though, somehow.
That's not a bad bet. I mean, listen, the thing
I'm going to go with the over, though.
The thing about Jalen is it's his first Super Bowl game, too, and I feel like, the Chiefs might be more battle-tested coming in, given their experience, and also just given their road to the Super Bowl this year. Yeah, I feel like the Eagles, who they went through? Daniel Jones, right?
Yeah, man.
Went through Daniel Jones and Josh Johnson.
Purdy.
But the thing with that showed me a lot about that game was with Purdy. They was running through a lot of niggas with Purdy. You feel me? And Purdy was in for pretty much the first half. They already 21 skunked them, yo.
He got injured on the 6th snap.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
he got fucked up the 6th snap.
That was why it was the 21
His elbow was
skunked.
just hanging off a thread. I was like, it's done.
All right, never mind. So it is asterisk.
So I'm just saying, I don't know if they've met any adversity in the playoffs yet, and you're gonna have to go against somebody who got some experience. And then Andy Reid, he's playing against his former team, so that's a revenge narrative. It's a revenge narrative on the Eagles side too. Mm-hmm. But to your point, Goddard, Smith, Sanders,
it's weird.
Brown, Hurts as a dual weapon.
Yeah, it's weird, bro.
It's a lot to have to
It's
contend
weird.
with.
Their offense is crazy.
I'm keep it a bean, yo. I think the Chiefs might get beat by at least 10 plus, yo.
Yeah,
okay,
it's a chance.
Y'all know how I feel.
It's a possibility.
Yeah,
it's like that.
The only reason I give them a shot is because, and I wouldn't be overly shocked, is because Patrick Mahomes really is that good, and that team is good overall. But I always say, it's like clockwork. Who got the best defensive line?
Yeah,
I pick the Super Bowl and almost get it right every time. If your defensive line is significantly better, I'm always going to pick you. If you got a defensive line and an offensive line that's better, I'm definitely picking you.
Yeah.
Because they have weapons as well. So it's like, I don't see, the only clear advantage is, to me, at quarterback. Like, completely clear. But, like, Jalen Hurts is not a scrub.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to have to hope they get in the bright lights and just be shocked. But, like, the franchise, they've been nice for some years now.
He don't even
Yeah.
seem like he got that in him.
I don't feel like he got that.
Jalen
in
got
him either,
that
like,
that
He's a
scared
dog,
dog in
yo.
him. That nigga, because
He's
he's
nice,
a
bro.
coach's son, right? And somebody pointed
Yeah,
that out.
he's a coach's son.
That's
And
usually
people
a
don't
little
realize last year he was nice. They just lost, you feel me, later. But it was like he still was nice, bro.
He was like, it was like his first full year.
Yeah,
He
he
been
was
in the
still
lights
nice, bro.
before too.
And I talk
He's
about
fucked up
experience.
before
That's
too.
an
You remember the
experience.
Alabama shit?
Losing is an experience.
Yeah.
You can grow from that.
Yeah. And they like I said, when your defensive line and they got corners. like, and I'm not even I
Yeah,
haven't
they
even
got a
finished that.
squad.
But you always go defensive line first when it comes to Super Bowl. I stand on that. I will say that for next year's Super Bowl and next year. Like y'all gonna hear me say the same thing. But when you get 2 weeks, it's a lot easier for the defense to prepare 2 weeks for a Super Bowl. That's why typically they get the nod for real. That's why last year I had no question saying, like, the Rams is gonna win that. Wasn't even worried about that joint. It was a good game, but who made the play at the end to basically win it? Aaron Donald.
I think they smoke him though if
I think they might get
OBJ
cooked
don't
on the
go
low.
down. Yeah, if OBJ didn't go down, I think they would have smoked him.
Oh yeah, that too. But yeah. Mhm. So like, it wouldn't be the most. If Patrick Mahomes does it, he's in GOAT mode for real, like completely. If he wins, and I think he could do it, but like, I think they might lose by more than 10. Yeah.
I think the only thing that's helping the Chiefs, because I agree with you, and that was a great point about the defensive line, especially the trenches. Like, you see that all the time in Super Bowls. The trenches take over, but the thing that's helping the Chiefs is the fact Pat Mahomes got injured. So you saw last game against the Bengals. He had to get the ball out quick because he couldn't stay in the pocket and create like he usually does, extend plays, and do things off script. So in this setting where he has the bum ankle, he's probably gonna be getting the ball out quick to Jerick McKinnon's, to Pacheco's, to Sky
had to.
Moore's. He's gonna have
Andy
to.
Reid know that though.
You wanna
You
know
know
who-
Andy Reid.
Andy
that.
Reid is a great
You
coach
want to know a
too.
pretty
the
good
thing.
similarity that literally happened with this same guy, and they lost for the same reasons. When they lost to Tampa Bay, he was kind of injured. The defensive line
Tampa Bay.
took over after a while. It looks pretty similar, yo. Now, granted, they had Tom, but like, what's the name got a bunch of weapons, and what's the name's a good player. Like, it looks pretty similar to that game. That's another reason I'm like, and Tom and them beat them down pretty easily, yo.
Yeah.
It looks like that game, yo. That's all I'm saying, yo. Like, he looked like he about to have an Elway-esque type of career, even though he already
You think
got his
so?
ring early. He gonna be making a bunch of Super Bowls and stuff, and potentially lose a few of them. Like, but football is different, man. It's so hard, yo. Once you get that joint, but
Yeah, man. It's
looking like
gonna
that.
be a hell of a game.
Yeah,
I think it's
Hell
gonna
of
be
a
fun.
game. We couldn't have asked for a better matchup.
two black quarterbacks. Thank
That's
you.
all we
kindly.
need, man. Mike said
sir.
it. Yo, black on black violence. Though we don't
Black on
condone
black
that
violence,
on the
bro.
football field is what we mean.